Morning, Sally. Someone's dressed for a power meeting?
Oh, it's this new committee I'm chairing, looking into initiatives to root out racism in the workplace.
Ah, all that business with Luke. Hard to believe it still goes on, isn't it? Oh, I meant to ask you, Sal, do you know anything about this development up at the Old Mill?
Legacy Reach?
Yeah. Thinking about pitching for some work there. Seems little point if it's not going to get off the ground.
Well, the last I heard, it had been green-lit, so I'd get in there while you can.
Hi, Sal. Oh, Sinead? Hiya. Heard you stayed over at Maria's.
Suppose Chesney told you. Did he tell you why?
Look, I know he's not been himself lately.
He hit himself over the head with a brick.
Been talking to Daniel.
No, he didn't tell me. Chesney told me himself. What was he thinking of?
Right, well, look, I know that's mad. But love makes you do daft things, doesn't it? Eh? Crazy, stupid things, and that's what he is.
What, stupid?
No, crazy. About you. Come on, you're everything to him. I mean, if he lost you now, who knows what he'd do?
Excuse me. What is your policy on good-looking, slightly older male customers dishing out tips to the staff?
Well, we generally encourage that.
Hey, can get your laughing gear around this, then. That is what I owe you, so you don't have to come after my millions in court.
Are you really sure about this, Steve?
Yes, I'm sure it's yours.
What's yours?
Oh, well, turns out there was a little slip-up over the divorce settlement.
Never let it be said, never pay me debts.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Well, anyway, thanks for that, Steve. It means a lot to me.
No worries. And listen, you know, good luck with you.
Look, I know you're mad at me about Kate and Rana, but did you really have to take it out on him?
It's got nothing to do with them. It's to do with him patronising me. Did Carla say something about the money?
Now you're being paranoid.
Oh, OK, so you explain to me why your ex is bailing me out all of a sudden.
Nobody's bailing anyone out. This money's mine from the pub. It's nothing to do with you.
Yeah, right. I'll see you getting out of it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. No one hands over that sort of cash without expecting something in return.
Sorry, Tim. I could have sworn she said pick up from home. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Eileen Phelan?
Yeah.
Am I right you're Todd Grimshaw's mum?
Please don't tell me something's happened to him.
I'm only here to ask you some questions. We've had a complaint he's gone missing with a young child. Apparently he didn't have the consent of her family.
Let me guess, that cow Geraldine called you.
I'm not at liberty to say who made the complaint.
Right, wasted your breath, because I'm as much in the dark as you are. I'm tearing my hair out.
Matt, it's me again. Look, I really need to talk to you about Andy. Can you call me back as soon as you get this? Sure you should be doing this, Roy?
Oh, well, if you're talking about yesterday, I've never been better. Well, perhaps never is an overstatement, but certainly no worse.
You all right, mate? It isn't me. We just wanted to wish you luck for this afternoon for your hearing.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
You know my gran wants to come.
No, look. You've heard what they've been saying in the papers. The last thing I want is this place being targeted as well.
Be that as it may, it's time like this we need to show where we stand.
Too right we do.
You all right?
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, probably back to my mum's.
What? Why?
Me and Pat had a, disagreement.
He's throwing you out?
I told him about going to work with Gary.
Well, you could move in with us if you want. And if things go all right, we could see about getting back together.
You serious?
Well, I'd have to know that you was on my side, though.
How do you mean?
About trying to get my mum out. Gary went to see her yesterday. He said he'd never seen her so terrified. We have to do something to help her.
I can't, can I?
Well, why not? It's not like living with Pat anymore.
Yeah, apart from anything, I mean, I've already made my statement.
So, change it. Look, I thought you working with Gary would make you see things differently now.
Wait, hold on. Is that what this is about? So I start working for Gary and then I do whatever he says?
No.
What's he gonna do? March me down to the police station and as soon as I've changed my statement, shut me out?
Look, now you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, well... Yeah, you tell Gary that he can stuff his job, because I don't want it.
Yes, girls, what can I get you?
Orange juice, please. Oh, no, I shouldn't, but I'm going to have a cheeky gin and tonic. It's been one of them mornings. Not as bad as Eileen's.
Why would you say that?
Did you not see her with the police? It must have been about Todd doing one. I don't think it was bad news, do you? Oh, don't say that. You haven't heard anything, have you?
Why would I have heard anything?
Any chance of a word?
Well, that depends, doesn't it? Does this word sound anything like sorry?
Excuse us.
Be my guest.
Look, what I said before, it was completely unforgivable. You're right, I was still hacked off about Kate and Rana.
Tell me something. Was it Steve's motive she didn't trust or mine?
His? Obviously. Now I realise that it was your money he was giving you, not his.
Yeah, exactly. And that's money we can use to dig ourselves out of a hole instead of borrowing from Carla.
Probably owe him an apology now.
Yeah, you reckon?
Steve, you got a say?
Oh, and listen, if it's about earlier...
What are you on about?
A misunderstanding. It's his water under the bridge now.
Well, no, all the same, I had no right acting the way I did. Let me at least buy you a drink, yeah?
For what?
To say thank you for the money you gave me, Sean. Hey, Peter,
Hey, look, before you ever go, right, I think I made a stupid mistake.
Okay.
I never should have asked Gary for a job. Right, I'm gonna tell him I quit.
And what's brought on this great revelation?
Well, you were right. You know, about me owing you everything. Can I move back in? Look, I'm not gonna let you down again, right? I swear.
Just so happens I'm in a very forgiving mood. Seems you're not the only one who lost his head. There must be all this business with Todd. Anyway, listen. It's your decision who you work for.
Hey, so can I have my old job back?
On one condition. You join me in a snifter of whiskey to show there's no hard feelings. Unless you don't think you're man enough. Good lad.
Tracy, will you please just let me explain? Don't touch that. Me and Tim are going for the world record with them elastic bands.
Right, well, I'm going to strike you a deal. You are going to tell me exactly why you gave your ex £10,000, and I'm going to stand here and listen. On one teeny-weeny condition. Every time you say something that I don't like, I'm going to get one of these, and I'm going to ping it at your head.
Well, then you can't do that. It took us ages. All right. One question. Does it have to be something you just don't like or something you don't believe?
Both. Well, go on, then.
The thing is that I found out that I owed Michelle more money from the divorce. So I thought it best I pay her off.
Right, so if I got on the phone to your solicitors, they could back that up.
Strictly speaking, it wasn't money that I actually owed her, but money I could have owed her if she'd asked for more.
Right, so what you're saying is you didn't need to give her that money at all?
Well, if you're gonna nitpick.
Have you got feelings for her?
No.
Liar!
I thought we should probably talk.
So go on, then. You've obviously come to tell me you and Daniel are back together.
Would you be surprised if we were? After everything you did? But since you ask, no, we're not. In fact, he said that he's glad we split up. And that he never loved me at all.
We said that?
At least he was honest, I suppose. Which is more than what I've been with you. You want me to be a mum to Joseph. The truth is, every time I look at him, it just reminds me that I should have my own little baby by now. And I know that's really painful for you to hear. But I can't keep hiding the truth from you.
God, you never cease to amaze me, kid. Took me years before I could drink like that, much to my old man's disappointment.
Well, you didn't grow up with my mum.
Well, listen, what I said about your mum earlier.
Ah, you were right.
No, shouldn't have said it. It was very disrespectful.
So does that mean we're even?
I'll answer that after we have another one of these. But as it's a special occasion, I think we should break out the good stuff, eh? Now, this stuff has been aged for 25 years in sherry casks. I'm thinking of having my coffin made out of the same stuff.
Is it in the kitchen?
It's in the cupboard under the stairs. Go on, go and get it.
Which box is it? There's loads.
It's the little brown one next to the toolbox. Be careful with it, though. Ah, the good stuff. Oh, come on, it's not going to open itself. We'll just pretend you didn't see that.
What's he doing here?
Never you mind.
We don't just have a gun for no reason.
Now do I know if I tell you that you won't just go and blab to Faye?
I won't. Anyway, we're not even speaking, so...
Hey, Seb. This is not something you can just go back on like last time, you know. This has to stay absolutely between you and me, right?
Yeah, it will. I swear.
Well, after all that business with the flats, right, you know, Vinny ripping everybody off, I started to get death threats. I mean, you come after me, well, okay, I'm fair game. But you come after my family, Eileen. Anyway, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I got in touch with an old contact of mine. Somebody who knows somebody, if you get my meaning. I mean, a man's got to be allowed to protect the people he loves, right?
Yeah.
Right? Go on. I can see you're itching to touch you. Go on.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not loaded.
Have you ever used it?
Frightens the life out of me, to be honest. Hey, imagine those drug dealer mates of your mum's, eh? Bet you they'd brick it if they saw you turn up with that, wouldn't they? Feels good, doesn't it, Seb? The power. No one can mess with you. Okay, come on. Put it back now. Enough playing gangster. Oh, and second thoughts. This is probably not the smartest idea. Seb, get us the big toolbox out of the cupboard. Eileen never goes in there. That's it. Get it somewhere safer. Yeah, put it on there, put it on there. Stick it underneath there. There you go. Out of sight, out of mind.
So you've not seen or heard from Mr. Grimshaw since before Christmas?
Nothing. He managed to trace his phone.
Obviously ditched it. There've been no calls or texts since he left. By all accounts, you and Mr. Grimshaw were very happy together.
We were. Things were great.
So why do you think he would have disappeared like that with Summer?
I think I've asked myself that 1,000 times. I don't know. I do know that Summer means everything to him. Wherever they are, she won't be in any danger.
I'm sure you're right. We'll leave it there for now.
But when they do come back, and there's no need to take things further, is there? I mean, there's bound to be a perfectly innocent explanation.
Mr. Grimshaw took Summer without your knowledge or consent. That is a very serious issue. I'll let you know as soon as we hear anything.
I never wanted to go through with the termination. But I did. And it makes me really sad every day. But I know now that's the only thing me and Daniel ever had in common. This precious little life that we could have shared together. I know that's never going to happen. And even if it had, I know it'd never be enough. I'm not making any sense to you, am I? I'm saying I know what I want now. And that's to be here with you and Josie.
Do you mean it?
I want to be married to you more than anything, Ches.
How many times? I want you, not Michelle.
So how come you didn't pay me £10,000? Hang on a minute. Is she blackmailing you?
No.
Well, that's a shame, because that I could have understood.
Listen, if you want the truth, it's because I felt sorry for her.
Sorry for Michelle, why?
Because of Rory, that's why. After everything I've put her through, £10,000 the least I owe her. And if it helps her through a rough patch, then more's the better.
Do you still love her?
No. Look, if anything, this is going to make them stick together, isn't it? If I wanted her back, I wouldn't do that, would I? Don't be going telling everybody the skint.
Do you promise me that you're telling me the truth?
On me ball. What's left of it.
Right, well, in that case, I won't stay out.
It's true, then, you really are the landlord.
Oh, believe me, that's the least mad thing that's happened around here lately. So, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Before in the bar, you had a right face on you.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I know. It's just all this business with Summer going missing, you know. I've been there with Simon.
And everything else is okay, is it? I mean, you're not drinking again.
Oh, straight to the point, as usual.
Well, are you?
No, I'm not. All right, okay. I'm not going to pretend that I haven't been tempted. I mean, I've been to more meetings this week than I've had hot dinners, but no, I'm okay, you know. Toya keeps me grounded.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, perfect timing. Toya, Carla, Toya.
Yeah, I know who it is. I've seen photographs, but you're even more glamorous in person.
Oh, this one's a keeper.
Well, I certainly hope so. Has he offered you a tea or a coffee?
No, I've got to get off back to Roy's.
Oh, hey, you're not really moving in with Roy, are you?
Don't make it sound weird.
Well, it is a bit weird.
No, it isn't. Oh, poor thing. You must be really shaken up. Will you give him our best?
Hey, I'll tell you what, you can take a couple of hot pots. It'll save him eating your cooking.
Is he this rude to you?
Well, she don't heat pizza up with the plastic cover still on it.
I did that once. Right, on that note, nice to meet you, Toya.
And you.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Why don't we go round to the Robies?
What, to celebrate my new career as a criminal?
You are not a criminal.
Felt like one. Stood there whilst they read out my charge.
But you're going to win this. You've just got to believe in yourself.
Make them believe in me more like.
Look, I know how hard this is for you. And I should have listened when you first tried to warn me, but I didn't. So now we've just got to make sure that they never get away with doing this again. I'm so proud of you.
Hello, love. I was going to come and see you, only I ended up having to look after Soft Lad here.
Is he drunk?
Yeah. We decided to put our differences behind us. Only it turns out, only one of us can take our drink. So, tell me, what did the police say? I take it this was all Geraldine's doing.
Who else? You know what? Part of me's glad.
How do you mean?
Well, at least it wasn't his mum reporting him.
Oh, love, come on.
Why didn't he come to me? I could have helped him, stopped him.
Listen, there's a lot of what-ifs, a lot of maybes. The important thing is they're going to find them both safe and well.
Then what? They're saying he abducted her.
You're Todd. Got one of the sharpest legal minds I know. If anyone can talk themselves out of it, he can.
Glad you've given him a second chance.
Yeah, me too.
Knowing he's safe and well, something at least.
And who knows? One day you may be able to do me a good turn. In fact, I'm banking on it. Come here.
And Team Corrie take on Team Emmerdale tomorrow night as Stephen Mulhern hosts the Big Soup Quiz at 9. Next tonight, when Piers met Caitlin, chatting frankly about transgender issues in the return of Life Stories.